Emmanuel Macron is probably going to be France's next president. That's good news for the European Union, but what'll he do when he gets to the Élysée Palace? In the election's first round, Macron, an independent centrist, finished only about 3 percentage points ahead of his second-round opponent, the far-right National Front's Marine Le Pen. But history suggests that the runoff on May 7th won't be nearly as close. When Le Pen's father, National Front founder Jean-Marie, got to the second round in 2002, the French rallied against him, and his opponent, Jacques Chirac, won in the biggest landslide in the French Republic's history. Something similar, if less dramatic, is likely to happen this time around. So let's say Macron wins. What next? Macron's platform is generally moderate and reflects a sort of something-for-everyone approach. For example, he promises to balance fiscal discipline with public spending. Specifically, he wants to get France's budget deficit below 3% of GDP, while injecting 50 billion euros into the economy to boost potential growth. Macron's plan to cut 120,000 public sector jobs would certainly reduce the budget deficit. And giving companies more leeway to negotiate contracts with their employees, while cutting both payroll and corporate taxes, is supposed to help reduce unemployment to 7%, offsetting the public sector job losses. But Macron would also expand the welfare state to make self-employed people eligible for unemployment benefits. And he's vowed not to raise the retirement age or cut pensions. Macron's approach to the EU follows a similar pattern. He condemns opponents like Le Pen for blaming all of France's problems on Europe. Still, he calls for reforms to ensure that the EU both protects the present and prepares for the future. Reforms like creating a Eurozone common budget managed by a Eurozone finance minister. Of course, political leaders can rarely just swoop in and implement their entire platform, especially when they lack backing from any major party. While Macron will certainly try to cobble together a coherent majority in the June legislative elections, it won't be easy. Some realignment is inevitable, but it'll require representatives to break party lines. In France's semi-presidential system, Macron could even end up with a government backed by an antagonistic parliamentary majority. With many voters rebelling against traditional parties, Macron's independence clearly lifted his campaign. But governing may be another story.